Hello, thank you for calling IT. How can I help you?
What?
Thank you for calling Information Technology Support. Can I help you?
This isn't who I wanted to call.
Okay, well, thanks for trying today. Good effort.
Who?
This is support. Is there anything I can help you with today? It seems like you might need some help.
My mouse is broken.
Okay, well, that seems like a personal problem, but I've got time to kill. When did this start?
I don't know.
When you say broken, what do you mean? Expand on that.
It doesn't, it's not working.
All right. Well, I mean, I think that we've tried everything that we could possibly try here today. Can you tell me if it's a wired mouse or a wireless mouse?
It's wireless, but sometimes I have to plug a wire into it. And then, I don't know.
That doesn't seem legit. Go ahead, find that wire, or just any wire at all, and try to force it in there. Really try to jam it in.
Just put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going.
Well, let's just rinse and repeat, Let's just keep this going. Let's just keep trying. Any wire you can get your grubby little paws on. You plug it right in there.
I don't know.
Is this a new mouse? What is it that you're trying to do with the mouse? Are you sure that you're qualified to use the mouse?
I need to buy light bulbs. And so I went online, but I can't scroll.
Have you tried Alexa? Kind of minimizes the use of the need for a mouse,
I don't trust that woman.
She does seem kind of sketchy. You're right.
What's going on with you? You have a mouse?
Oh no, I've advanced past the need for a mouse. My setup just tracks my eyeballs, my thoughts and feelings.
Ooh.
You're probably not advanced enough for that, though. Let's keep trying with this mouse. You do have a keyboard?
Yeah, but it's also not working.
Does that have a wire?
Sometimes.
So. Okay. Well, you're able to use the phone, so let's start from square one. You're able to use the phone. On your keyboard, does it have batteries? Does it have a wire? Can you just please find all the wires in your house? Bring them to me here in the office.
Oh, yeah. Where's your office? What's the address?
It's Fort Lauderdale. It's where all tech support originates from.
Where's Fort Lauderdale?
Florida, where exactly you live.
Oh, you're Florida. I have heard lovely things.
You have made any progress with the wires, with the cords?
Oh, I'm getting them.
Well, you keep at it.
Can I be honest with you?
Please don't.
Oh, okay. I'll just get these wires then.
I mean, if there's something weighing on your heart, of course you can express that.
Well, I just wanted to say I don't really need tech support. Just a little lonely.
There it is.
Pandemic's been hard.
This is the call I've been waiting for.
How are you doing? Where do you feel like you are in life?
Grandma, you can just call me when you feel lonely.
I don't think I can.
You don't have to go through
this
this
anymore.
Yep.
You moved to Fort Lauderdale. You changed as a person.
I live 20 minutes away. I see you every week.
You know I can't drive.
I come to you.
You never come. You never visit.
Okay. Well, I know for a fact that your mouse is wired. And your keyboard is too, because
you're pretty wired. You're pretty wired yourself, I would say.
You know what? You're right. I miss you a lot, Grandma. I still got leftovers that you sent me home with. It feels like you're with me every day. And you know what? Maybe that's just one-sided. Maybe I should be calling you more. You
can afford to call a little more. Yeah.
You never respond to my texts, and you know how to text. You do the voice to text. You know how to do that.
I don't. It's not the same as seeing your face.
It's not, but we have FaceTime for that as well. And we built those emojis so it looks like each other, and we talk to each other. Your last text message to me was just 14 whale emojis, and then this. Well, I think that you think it's the splash emoji, but
No, I'm aware it's come.
okay,
I was hip once.
Okay.
I think I had 6 grandchildren just from whales.
Well, I was hoping it was divine,
I don't worry about any of my other babies the way I worry about you. This is not what you said you wanted to be doing. You promised yourself you were going to stop this.
I can't just quit. The ego that I get from talking down to people who make 7 times what I make. It's too good. It's delicious, and you know that.
This is not what my generation fought so hard for.
Isn't it?
We did not. When we were fighting for rights in the workplace, it was not so that you could settle like this. You have a song in your heart and you never sing it anymore.
It's not a song in my heart. It's a poem in my brain.
Please remind me how that poem goes. It's so beautiful.
I'm on the clock, Grandma. I can't. I'm on the clock.
It's okay. Just mouse.
Springtime.
Computer mouse. There we go. That should buy you some time, darling.
Springtime in the forest makes me think of the forest. It's not great, I mean, it's a process. Like, thinking about poetry is part of writing it as well. And I'm just in a thought.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't undersell yourself. It is great because you came up with it, and I love that for you. But do you feel when you look at that cubicle, when you see the people next to you answering questions all day about keyboards, do you feel truly like it's springtime in the forest?
I mean, I do, because I'm high as hell. But yeah, I see.
We talked about this. Oh, God.
How am I supposed to do this job if I'm not on acid?
Wouldn't have to be. Oh, it's acid now. It's better than the pills.
I feel like it harnesses my creativity. It lets me free. Sets me free.
Harnesses it so well. You've been doing tech support for 12 years.
It sets me free. It sets me free.
Oh, God.
It sets me free.
Why don't you do something creative with your tech? There's that Randall boy at Cranival. What he's hiring?
To do what?
I don't know. Maybe
record other people be creative. Ugh.
Yeah.
What am I? It's what is that? Except for a glorified.
It's a start, is what it is.
It's a glorified tech support position.
At least there'd be some glory.
Okay. I would quit if I could. I would quit if I could, and I would follow, my dreams or whatever. It seems stupid to say out loud. It's like, this is what gives me, the important. It gives me health insurance. It gives me health insurance, Grandma. It gives me health insurance. It gives me health insurance. And it feels really good to be condescending. Again, it bears repeating.
You always did have a gift.
Yeah, really hurt people, and get paid for it. It is maybe my truest passion. Anyway, we always talk about me. Come on, let's talk about you. We've got a couple more minutes here before, I gotta actually move on to a real call. What's going on with you? What's new?
Oh, my mouse doesn't work.
Oh my God! You're.
That part was true. I don't know, really. I got caught up in emotion, and
I'll come right over.
Okay.
I'll fix it for you.
That would be lovely. I would love to see you. Oh, the joy in my heart. It would sing. It would be a spring in the forest over here as well.
It's either that or walk you through that. We both know you're not capable. I mean, all due respect, Grandma, but you're not capable.
That was not all due respect at all.
Okay, that was minimum. That was not respectful. You're right.
I didn't watch your mother carry you to be talked to like this.
She did. She carried me right out of that adoption agency.
So what chord?
It should be right next to your mouse. We keep it in the little, remember the wrap? And everything has got its own little compartment. It should be right there. It should be right. It should be literally within your reach of your gnarled little claws. It should be right there. It's a lot of breathing you're doing. It's a lot of heavy, heavy breathing. You taking your pills? Are you taking your meds?
I can't find those either.
Okay. I'm willing to bet they're next to the mouse cord.
Yeah, but where's the mouse cord?
Look to your right where the mouse is, and then just beyond it. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of movement for... Not this many things should be moving. There's... Oh my god. Grandma! Grandma!
Oh, sorry, I fell.
Okay. Do you want me to call emergency service? Should I send someone? Should I send an EMT?
Oh, God. Maybe if it's that nice boy again.
You did sexually harass him.
It's not sexual harassment at my age. Calm down.
Pretty aggressively. He complained.
Well,
I think
you know...
he complained a lot, like maybe to a lawyer. Have you been served recently with any papers, or did anybody come by and hand you a manila folder?
Nobody comes by anymore. That's why I have to call.
Okay.
I got some cords.
Okay. Let's just try them all, you know? Try them all. Stick them in there, you know? Like you did with all the different granddads we had. Just try 'em all out.
Oh, it all comes out. It all comes out.
Put it in terms that you might understand, you know?
Wow. It was a different time, first of all.
I mean, definitely don't leave any in the bottom of the barrel. Definitely scoop them all out. Plug them all in. Are they a little broken? They're a little frayed? They've got a dependency?
You talk to me like your life choices have been so good.
I have a stable job. And you being retired is not an excuse.
It's a long time that I did what I did professionally.
Yeah. And tell me how much retirement you draw from your career.
$6,000 a month.
Who pays that?
I am not sure how it works. I just know that it comes and I get it in the check, I assume.
Do you tell people what you used to do?
Well, you know, not everybody. It's a sensitive issue these days.
You should tell people. So they know the real you.
I don't know that was the real me. I think that was the me that needed to survive.
Say it out loud right now. Practice. Hi, Beverly. I've known you for 35 years. I'm your best friend and I live next door. And you've never told me what you actually do for your job. Practice. Pretend that you're telling Beverly.
Beverly, Beverly, I have something I have to admit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Beverly, it's not easy. And I need you to know that I am not proud of everything that I did in the past. But I need you to see the real me. Beverly,
Go ahead, out with it. I'm Beverly. I'm your friend of 35 years and I've lived next door to you in kind of conjoining apartments, and you've never actually been honest with me, but you can do it now. Beverly won't judge you.
Beverly, I used to hunt down Black Panthers.
I knew it. You're a whore. You're a cunt and a whore.
I knew this would happen.
That's it. You're cut off. You know what? I'm sick of you. Grandma, never call me again.
Please.
No, your affiliation with the KKK cannot be ignored. It can't. It cannot.
We called it the FBI at the time, and it was... I was trying my best, okay? You know what
Grandma, have fun in federal. This whole thing was set up and this call was recorded.
This is not the poet you promised me you'd become.
Well, you're the racist that you always promised to be.
This is taking a lot of turns.
I know. It's a really big, complicated relationship we have here. I gotta get out of here. They're coming.
My mouse doesn't work still.
Well, you're not gonna need it. Where you're going?
Where am I going?
To prison.
I don't understand how we got here.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
You did some foul shit. I think you gotta go to jail.
I don't.
All right. Never call me again.
Well,
Goodbye.
hold on there. It says here I've got 3.5 minutes before the police come.
Oh, you got that app. That's right.
I
I
have
forgot I
the
installed.
police tracker app. You know that I like that bad boy.
Forgot to set you up with that. Well, any last words before you get carted off?
I've been thinking of getting into podcasting.
I don't recommend it.
All right. Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Forever. Bye.
If we go 4 more minutes, I think I'll know who this character is.
I don't think we're ever gonna know. This has to stop. I said goodbye.
At the call. Damn.
Bye. Goodbye, darling.
Don't call me that.
All right, bring it in, gang. Bring it in. All right. Man, this is wow. This was wild, and I like that. And
This is the weirdest thing that Curtis and I have ever done. We've done weird shit.
I'm happy to even be witness to it. And let's write a sitcom here. This is a sitcom right here. Wow. That was a fun journey. I don't know where to start. I guess we'll start with you, Curtis.
Well, what?
Yeah. Oh, Curtis, you know who you were talking to there. Okay, all right.
What's up?
You know who you were talking to. Yeah, we know who we were talking to. Okay.
Is that Tyler Schnupp?
Randall Lawrence here.
Oh man, there was a lot of clues here.
Jaren, just
right.
really quick little note for you.
Yes.
You can't name the Zoom meeting with the other person's name.
Wait, yeah, of course not. Wait, how do you know it was?
When you put me in the waiting room, it just says Curtis Cook.
Oh. No,
which I mean,
yeah.
We wouldn't know. I mean, it wasn't it. Okay, but yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, this is good. I like this. Yeah.
I was delighted to do it. I didn't leave,
Thank you. All right. So no wonder you're so giddy too. Okay. All right.
Not giddy. How dare you?
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry.
I felt like we had a really dramatic reading of a IT call.
Yes, it was. It started weird. I was just like, oh man. I hope Curtis is coming up with something. You're just like, oh, I had the wrong number. Yeah. And then we got to the mouse problem. Wait, why the mouse though? Why you start with that?
I could pick it up in front of me, and I was like, "That's technical."
All right, all right, okay. I like the thought process there. All right, and I like how escalated a little bit. Arlo, you were you excited how it started off? Like how?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I wasn't thrilled at the least. Really felt, I think that came across really well. It's the kind of scrambling, reaching, throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Yeah. I like to do this unique form of improv where I would make the other person do everything.
Yeah, I give you grandma, I give you Florida. You give me mouse.
And then Black Panthers. Yeah,
then Black Panther hunting down Black Panthers is what you can do.
I was really trying to be like, okay, what's something terrible but not so? What's the threat? What's the needle we're threading right now?
I guess the needle, right? Yeah, Grandma goes Rambo on the Black Panthers. Yeah, that's that's what happened there. Yeah. Oh my!
Like
that was a twist.
Can never be reproduced, and that's the special part,
That's what this thing that you should never try to make. It happened.
Oh yeah,
you should never do.
Right.
It's as unique as every facet of a diamond, like a really shitty one, like one of those plastic ones.
I was so relieved when to hear was you, Arlo, because I was really nervous. I'd listened to some of these podcasts, which is the only reason I listen to podcasts is if someone's like, "Will you do mine?" And I'm like, "Let me make sure you're not a terrible person."
Yes.
What are Jared's real thoughts? I gotta check it out. And sometimes there's like some real improvisers, and I was like, "Oh God, oh God." And then I heard your voice and was like, we'll just both not know together.
Exactly. I feel like we really met each other with our skill level here. We really met in the middle there with, I don't fucking know either, man.
Exactly.
Let's make it a little bit dramatic.
And that's what's wonderful about it. Yeah, we took it to places, and yeah, the grandma part. Yeah, I just love. Wait, why did we went with grandma there?
I don't know, because she was being a little bitch, you know.
I was trying to do an old voice, but every time I do an old voice, my wife is like, "You take it right to Jewish," and I was like, "Those are all the old people I know. I don't have a frame of reference."
All right.
I think I picked up on it because it was definitely an elder, but it was so clear in my mind it was an old lady. And then I was like, well, it might as well be my old lady.
Just a 12-year-old boy listening to too many Borscht Belt stand-up records, and now every impression I do is a 1940s Jewish old person.
In a caricature of that as
well. And I'm like, oh, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but this is the only impression I have.
You had one impression and you're like, that's enough. I'll never expand on this.
If Billy Crystal can do blackface, I could do 15 minutes of a vague accent.
If white gays can say that there's a black lady inside of them, you could do an old Jewish one.
Oh, you can say that one. I'm not.
I would never. I'm
not coming.
I do used to live in Brooklyn, so I think I could say it now. Because the community. Y'all don't
this podcast has taken a turn.
I know. I was being facetious and I took real serious.
At first it was like, here we are all a little lost, and now it's like, who do you think's allowed to do this thing?
They clearly aren't. That was the point.
No, that was a mistake on my part, and I don't know how to do any voices. Sorry, Jaren.
I thought it was sweet. It didn't come off as overtly it did not come off as problematically Jewish, but that's probably what's going to get me in fucking trouble.
I'm not sitting here being like, time to sound Jewish. I'm like,
I know you're not.
What would an old person say? I'm like,
it was a lot of that.
That's all I know. Old people, they sit around and they go,
you never call.
Which I feel like that's everybody's.
Yeah, that's a copy paste. That's a classic grandma stance.
Yeah.
It wasn't until you were like, that's when I joined this IT to protect our Jewish heritage. I was like, oh, I think I accidentally did it.
I don't remember that part.
I don't remember either. No, I don't at all.
Maybe it didn't happen. Luckily, Jaren can edit out the entire back half of this conversation.
Oh my God, maybe the front half too. Do you want to take it from the top? Do you want to do a different one?
No. I don't think we have enough time. No.
Curtis, you be IT this time.
Okay.
Hey, y'all taking over this shit now. Okay.
Hello, customer service. What's the problem?
Hey, the problem is we have people taking over my podcast. That's what the problem is.
It seems like there's two people on the line. I don't know. This is legit tech support.
Oh, lots of stuff going on over there. Okay, hey guys, one at a time, please.
I think I have a virus.
Curtis, you'll get a virus too. You'll stop taking over my podcast.
Does your virus by any chance sound like someone from New York who's lived in the Northwest for too long?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait.
It doesn't. It sounds like this.
Okay. I thought that was me. All right.
What you're gonna want to do is
keep that vocal fry going. That helps.
This is American Lifer. I'm Terry Gross, and this has been Jaren's podcast.
I'm Ira Glass.
I'm putting a stop to this. I'm not yesterday. I'm no butting this. All right, stop.
We finally found our characters.
No.
I don't think we did.
Shit, you're right.
We spent 15 minutes being some kind of relationship.
Riddled
It
with
was
issues.
it was good. It
All
was a
right.
good relationship. Yeah. So yeah. We
Thanks
learned
for
a
saying
lot. Yeah, because we learned a lot, and yeah, I feel like we learned enough to know improvising. It's fun, and we tried our best.
Jaren, did you learn the most important lesson of all? Don't let
Yeah.
Curtis and Arlo on your podcast.
I mean
My goal really is so that
Yeah.
every podcast that has me tells other podcasters I wouldn't have Curtis. I would.
Let every
I-
episode be the last.
honestly, I don't think I have to say a thing, really.
Well, thank you very
Don't-
much for having us, man. I hope that any part of this was usable.
Yeah. But do you have anything like you want to plug? Remember, This is the season premiere. This is
Oh my god. Are you
Oh,
sure?
this is the
Gosh.
season premiere?
Yeah, season 3.
Sheesh.
Well, how do seasons work for you?
When I feel like I don't go insane, and that's it. Yeah,
Good. Good.
can't put these out weekly. That's crazy.
How often do you put them out?
I put them out weekly, but not like every week though.
You do this weekly? How's the money? What are you looking at?
What's your
I'm trying. Hey,
cost?
I'm on the incline right now, so yeah, I'm hoping to get some. Yeah, we'll see.
You on the ramp up?
Yeah. This is fresh. This is trending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So yeah, but so please plug. Yeah, it sounds like you don't want to plug it. You're just like, what's the point?
well, I'm so glad, Jaren. I'm so glad you gave me a chance to promote things.
Right.
Or just go ahead, plug your podcast.
Yeah. You do have a podcast. Wow.
Thanks. My podcast is called This Is My Show Now. It's when you invite me onto your podcast and I spend the last half of it interviewing you.
Yeah, that's a good podcast.
So, Jaren, what made you want to get into comedy?
Oh, well, let me tell you. Oh, no, you almost got me, dude. No, man.
And what shows do you have coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaren, what shows do you have coming up?
No, don't worry about it. I got, stuff like let me see, finding ways to take back my podcast is coming up.
That does seem soon.
I'm certainly gonna headline it. I might have some guest appearances, All right. So yeah, look
Well,
out for
I'll
that.
be in the Shanghai Tunnel on February 17th for
right.
the It Gets Dark show.
Nice.
For the what? For the what show?
It Gets Dark.
It Gets Dark. Are you going to talk about sad things?
I mean, probably, yeah. I was thinking about it. But sometimes, like, when it's like too many sad comedians all in a row and like you go last or second to last, like sometimes it demands a little levity. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it's like fun to do a dark show and just do silly stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, I like those shows when you see someone who thought they had trauma and realized that they were just a little sad one time.
That's we do have that in common.
You can find me doing regular comedy in Portland, Oregon at the Curious Comedy Theater at 7 p.m. on February 19th. You can also see me at the Dry Heat Comedy Club in Albuquerque, New Mexico on the 24th of February.
Woohoo.
Nice. I'll be in Albuquerque in May. Have you been in Albuquerque before?
One time before I took is that the incline or is that Santa Fe? There's really only one. I've been to Albuquerque and it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cute, fun little spot mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really fun. Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, I'll see you at the Black Comedy Festival. Yeah, shout out to Dirty Angels Entertainment.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Providing the festival. So yeah.
Jaren, are you a part of that? Are you part of that this year?
I am part of it, of course. I feel I qualify, and yeah, it's.
I didn't mean it like that, man. I'm sorry.
What do you mean like that?
Wrap up this podcast by attacking your blackness. I'm sorry,
Well, I think
man.
that does it for us today, folks. Thanks so much for being a part of my podcast.
Well, oh man, I gotta take back ownership here. Yeah. But I'll see you. Yeah, no worries. I know what you meant. You didn't. It was no offense to it. I just thought it would be funny.
There's been a
My
lot of tripping
qualifications.
into mistakes this recording session, and this is why I hate podcasts so much.
but it's with good intentions, so that's good, huh?
Yeah, but Jaren, don't you just ever stop and wonder, like, no matter how good the intentions are, if you're just trying to have fun with your friends, but then you project that to an audience of people that are unaware of the context of the years you spent together, you might accidentally be feeding the fire of bigotry when you're really just trying to make two people who know where you're coming from laugh. And then I get so stressed about that I spend like weeks afterwards being terrified about why I even agreed to do something that will live in the internet perpetually for something that I just wanted to have a nice time for 45 seconds. Oh man, I'm never gonna do this again, but thank you so much for having me.
And what starts as like a joke that might read as an inside joke really is just inside baseball, and then I agonize it over for weeks and weeks and weeks after of like, why do I say those things, and why was that the thought that occurred, and am I even good at creative writing? Anyway, I gotta get out of here, guys. Thanks.
All right. Self-care, both of you, and yeah, thanks again. All right, it's been the IT desk. Bye.